the paradigm shift, okay?
Okay, we're
And then I just
starting.
go through, and then I just go through what I can see, and then you take over with all your pictures, and then I hand over the sharing to you. Do you know
Okay.
how to do it?
We'll see when we get there.
Uh, why is it so small right now? Okay, up here, stop share. So now you can't see anything, right?
No.
So right now, try in the bottom, share screen, then you take it.
Hello, darlings. So we've both got micros and it should all work. So over to you, Lars, and I'll be showing pictures at the end of the Doody Woody yesterday
Okay.
Royal Harris show. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Vic. So right now, as we all know, we got this big paradigm shift at the 21st of December 2020, where Saturn and Jupiter had this conjunction. So the paradigm shift for what we call Saturn's reign started up here. And then time just moves on the celestial timeline. And Mercury, the trickster, comes in at the 8th, about 5 in the morning. Mercury comes in, the trickster, the Joker, conjuncts Saturn, talks the tongue up the governments and then the empire afterwards.
So that's when Jake stormed the White House, just as he was going from Sagittarius to Capricorn. The bull made himself seen.
Yeah, and the Wolfman as well.
The Wolfman, yeah.
They were all of them were there.
Or the nail clippers. Cornwall is the two horns of the nail clippers of the Kali of the horned Ophiuchus Odin gods. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then we got the moon coming in. And she just passes through. But when we are getting closer to this inauguration in D.C., in the U.S., the Sun King arrives at the 20th, but it was in the 19th the Sun went in to Capricorn.
Right, and that day we had the whole world had beautiful clear sky because it's to the fertility gods, the male Taurus turning the she Taurus into the male Odin. So we had to the Ophiuchus, we had beautiful weather, and that was the 19th of the first. So the 19th is 10 plus 1, that makes 3 legs, but on the correct calendar it would have been the November, which is the 4 legs. So it's all about the last soldier, the last leg, and the then leg, yeah.
The following week's the last week. But anyhow, the Solar King went in as Biden to be inaugurated. And then we got this, the 24th, we got the speak of the government and then the empire, blinded by the light. So what's going to happen here? Well, we really don't know, the 24th.
So can you beam us in? Can we go closer to see that?
Sure. So we got the government of Saturn to be blinded by the light, by this Solar King. And how he will perform, I don't know. I actually think no one knows what's going to happen from now on because it's one big, hilarious show. The world on a stage, so to say. And then the empire will be blinded by the light. And then we got Venus coming in. The Lucifer energy and Mercury starts go retrograde. So we got this chunk who will be reversed, and Venus, the Lucifer, comes in. So right here, we got this energy from Venus, the Lucifer, the corrupted energy from Ma'at in Libra. And we have seen the pictures from Trafalgar Square, right, Rick, where we got the ice cream with where this man and the woman are shown to be corrupted in masculine and feminine energy, which they reverse everything. This they mirror it in the false way.
Yeah, and Radio Gaga had the dove. She had the dove on the two sides of her coat. She switched sides, which is the all-seeing eye. But the dove is Mercury, because pigeons are just little messengers. The eagle, the aigle, the egg in French, eagle is aigle. The aigle, it's the eagle. They're using the dove for the Man de Fatima, the two hands. The two hands, the two dove on each side. So they showed us a dove on the left, a dove on the right, and then it ended back onto the solar pillar on her left side. So the solar range showing us that they're going to bring.
So you refer there to under Altair or what?
Well, we're meant to have risen now, to have become this eagle. So aigle is the egg. It's the last leg. And they show us on Lady Gaga, Radio Gaga, they show us the dove on each side. I didn't actually see that, but I did see that somebody
So we should have hatched the egg.
They showed the two, but the dove, the peace dove, is not the eagle. It's Mercury. It's the pigeon.
It is indeed.
It's not the higher consciousness of Libra. It's just, and Joe and Jill is Jack and Jill. Went up the hill to get a pail of water, but they don't make this snake of Libra, the all-seeing eye, to come back as 5 and 5 makes 10, and then you make the Twin Peaks.
Yeah, exactly. So they show us this white dove, which in fact is the termination. It's death.
Yeah, because it's Lucifer.
It's Lucifer, the white dove. Exactly, right. So we got it in here. And then it goes, in a chemical term, this would be the cleansing of the chakras, because we got the Mars going on in areas with the Uranus, our consciousness, to be cleansed, so we can rise as the eagle and not the dove.
And Hamel, yesterday, Mars was on the 36th degree. Okay. Yesterday, it was on the 36th. It was under Hamel. So Hamel is the son of Harris. So you've got Harris, that vice president, who is the golden colour of the fifth wave. So we've had red air America, white Europe, water, black earth Africa, and I've said red air America, black yellow fire Asia. And you saw the girl of 22 reading the poem. So they put the black girl in red and yellow, which is showing us that they're going to kill her, Capella, black earth, between the axis of red and yellow, Asia and America.
Yeah, opposite.
Which is the bear, which is Russia. Asia is Russia.
Russia, exactly. So bringing in the bear. So we're right now, and then we wait for the moon to come in, because then we got all the chakras.
We had the full moon on the 28th.
Yeah.
What about the 28th full moon?
In January, right here.
Yeah, in January, just before Mercury goes back. Yeah. So show us the moon.
She will be in Cancer.
Yeah, so that's Kali coming up.
Sure.
On the 28th.
She will be in the full moon right here. So
okay.
This is Kali. This is the Ice Queen coming in.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we just bring her in for a new moon in Capricorn.
Right, so that's killing the four legs, 211, 1111.
Yeah, killing it. So here we got the chakras in for cleansing, but they perverted, as we know, so it's going to be reversed. So we won't see it if you don't know what to look for.
And Jupiter and Venus are now conjunct.
As well, yes.
And show us the 2-2 again. The 2-2.
Right here?
Yeah, go back. Yeah, here. So the 2-2, we've got we've got Sun, Jupiter, Saturn. Venus has just entered, right?
Yeah, right, and Mercury starting his
And
retrograde.
and he just started his retrograde. Okay, right. Carry on.
So we are heading towards this new moon, the 11th, in Capricorn, and then we go further. And Mars is still working, soon to enter Taurus.
Right, and Jupiter using the energy of Venus
Yeah,
for Lucifer, Lucifer rising, Jupiter. That's why you have the film Jupiter rising. That's
exactly.
Jupiter rising, trying to take over, to merge Capricorn with him, to
Yes.
make that black and yellow B13B.
Yep. And then we just go on to the 27th, where we got this, the 24th, 23.
And there's Mars going in on the
This is where Mars goes into Taurus.
Taurus, yeah.
Yeah. And Venus goes into Aquarius. So into this humanitarian sign as Aquarius. So I reckon.
The humanitarian Aquarius, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I reckon.
Liberty, equality, fraternity, Venus wanting to
yes.
be the La Marianne,
Precisely.
because it's all about killing. It's all about bringing the
mankind
energy
down.
to France, yeah, the climate
Exactly.
change France.
All that stuff, right? So Mercury out of retrograde as Taurus enters, Mars enters Taurus, and then we move.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, darling.
Sorry, does Mercury stop retrograde on the 21st? He starts going forward again.
Yeah.
On the 21st.
First, yes.
So that is the 777.
Yeah. And Mars is very close to enter.
Yeah, so Mars enters on the 21st as well. So that's the double 777.
No, first 23.
He's in. Okay, he's in properly
So
the 21st.
2 days later, right?
Right.
But very close, right? So Mercury.
Oh, he's under Algol. He'll be on the 21st. He'll be under Algol.
Yeah. That ain't nice. He's here.
Yeah.
So further on, we move on to the 24th, where Mars enters 24th. He enters into Taurus. And then we move forward to the 27th, where we got this full moon in Leo. So the
Under
lion,
the bear.
Yeah, under the bear. So the lion queen will be put in place. And I reckon it will be
this Harris woman.
Yeah, I think so. And eventually maybe Biden will be eliminated or
Wolf
something.
Harris, yeah.
I don't know. All right, so.
And the two little boys, the Sun and
Sure.
Mars.
Yeah. And then the show just goes on because it's going to move because the Lucifer energy was manifested over here.
Right.
Yeah, in Capricorn. And Mars did his job with Uranus in Aries. So, but anyhow, the show goes on, and then we got the next really big one, and that's the big marker. And that is when we got 322, Mars and Aldebaran.
Yeah.
And we can go through these.
And the 3-3 as well.
The 3-3. What do we got here?
The 3-3 is the red door, the Bridget Jones red door crucifixion. 3-3 makes it. So you've got Jupiter and Mercury conjunct in Capricorn. So that is total constriction. The adaptability has completely merged of the skull and bone cross. That is the boa constrictor constriction. If you haven't seen through the game at 3-3, you can't breathe anymore. I can't breathe. That's I can't breathe.
Okay. Got choked.
Yeah.
Sure.
and the Sun on Fomalhaut, and Venus on Fomalhaut, very important. So Venus on Fomalhaut and Mars just on the seventh sister, Mars on the seventh sister.
Seven sisters.
So
Yeah.
the last leg. So that is really the 3-3 bullseye between your Narnia gap that you've given us from the 320 to the 17th of August.
369, exactly.
Yeah.
Free energy. Here we go. So a lot of stuff going on this timeline. And then we got this.
And Uranus will be under Hamel.
It will be under Hamel. It's been there for a while. So
Yeah.
cleaning out. I can't remember. Do you know Hamel what it was? Is he vicious or is he good? I can't remember.
Well, I'm sure I think that the name of the Manda Fatima, it's called the Hamal, the Hand of Hamal is the other name.
Okay.
Can you have a look quickly?
At Hamel?
Yeah, have a look at Hamal, the Hand of Fatima.
Just a sec.
Or the other word for the Hand of Fatima, I think it's called the Hand of Hamal.
This one, right?
Have a look at the Hand of Hamal.
Don't you see it now?
No, I don't see anything.
Oh, okay, just a second. Didn't it come up?
No.
No. You still just see Stellarium?
Yeah, I see Stellarium. We've got to be careful not to lose the screen. That can happen sometimes.
Exactly. So.
Shall I look on mine? Shall I look on my?
Why can't I? You still see Stellarium, right?
Yeah. Well, let's just carry on. We'll look afterwards. People go look up. I think Hamal is the Hand of Fatima.
Sure, it is.
It's the other name.
Why can't?
Because it's on Mars. When Mars is on Taurus, Aleph Tav, that the Milky Way, Mars and Venus merge, and the two hands become one.
They do, but I don't understand why.
Doesn't matter. Let's carry on.
It matters because when I'm going to show the pictures.
Oh, okay.
When you're going to talk and ask
okay,
me,
Doug. Okay.
So, got to find out why
And the Neptune is
new share right here.
stuck to the sun. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. What is that? No. Here we go. Do you see the Hamel now?
No.
You don't?
So we've got the Hand of Hamsa, Hamsa. So it's a little bit like Hamal. You see, it's Ham. It's Buckingham. It's the buck in the ham, the Lord of the Flies.
The ham and the ram.
The ham and the ram. And this is the Harry. Harris is the son of Harry. It's the son of, it's the new Sun King. And there's the two doves.
Where do you see them?
There's the dove and another dove. That's why Gaga had the bird on each side of her. The bird changed. I didn't see that, but I saw a lot of people saying that she had the bird on the left and then on the right.
Okay.
On the right and then on the left, yeah.
Okay.
So to show the 5 ages of the solar and the lunar pillar, normally they come back up as one. I mean, this might be the evil. Look, you've got the 2 moons. Maybe this is, the Lucifer image of those that don't make the Twin Peaks. But whatever happens, the sun and the moon are merging. So we make the Twin Peaks, but this might be their image of keeping us stuck below. There's that, look, there's the eagle, there's the 3 legs.
Sure.
So it's the trap.
It's the trap, right. And I saw something about this symbol of this Operation Warp Speed about the vaccines. This is used.
It's the nuclear, it's the atomic, it's the Isle of Man. You've got the triangle between the Isle of Man, Cornwall, and the Isle of Wight.
Exactly. Sure. So that ain't good.
No.
So I will go back to Stellarium.
Yeah.
Can I find out again? How did it? How did I do it? Come on. I can't remember now.
Okay, off you go.
Back again. So we go to 2322. So, and that's the Skull and Bones Day with the 3 legs. Catch 22, exactly the same. We got to catch the 4th leg, right?
Right, and 322s is 3 Vs. 22 is VVV.
Yeah.
Or it's 66.
Same. So, when we talked about how I saw it with these 144 degrees and how it worked out with the
Yes, show us.
with the bear and the queen and the rising of the. How did I do it again? What can't I remember?
You went from 320.
Sure, just a second, darling. I have to go down here and do so. No, I can't remember. Not that one. How can it be? And we just went out. I don't know. Change screen. See Stellarium?
Yes.
Okay, good. But how did I do it? Pause, share. I can't remember. Oh my God. Where was it?
So recording again.
Okay, we're recording again. So, as last time we saw these from, it's Luke 11.
Okay, so that's the date of the Cornwall. The corner, it's the 11th.
Sure. And then I'll count the 144 degrees or days,
Okay.
which will be this narrow gate. But we can read these before I shift to.
The Queen of the South shall rise up in the judgment with the men of this generation and condemn them, for she came from the utmost parts of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon, and behold, a greater than Solomon is here.
Yeah, that's one of them. And right here we got, the king.
So the king of the north shall come and cast up a mount, and take the most fenced cities, and the arms of the south shall not withstand, neither his chosen people, neither shall there be any strength to withstand.
Sure, and now we have to know that when we talk about the north, it's mirrored down to be the south when we go to Stellarium, okay?
Okay.
Sure. And then we got the last one.
And behold another beast, a second, like to a bear, and it raised up itself on one side, and it had 3 ribs in the mouth of it, between the teeth of it. And they said thus unto it, Arise, devour much flesh.
So these 3 ribs, I reckon, will be the 111.
Yes, the 777, or as I showed in my video yesterday on the Isle of Wight, they've got the 3 rocks, the 3 needles. It's called the 3 needles.
Exactly.
Like Lot's wife. So, yeah.
The 4th is missing.
The 4th is missing.
Right. So these were the words, the verses I found in the last video that didn't work so well.
So it's the Mercury retrograde in Capricorn is the 77721. Sure. And that's why the 20th of the 1st was the 21 as well for the inauguration.
Sure. So, do you see Stellarium now, or do I have to?
No, it's gone.
Okay. So, as I tried to explain last time, we got this 144 degrees days, or this narrow gate, the gap that we can slip through. And as I see it, it is from Pisces, the spring equinox, and it will go to Leo at the 17th of August. The gate will close. So we got these 144 days from here to get through the gate, as mentioned in the Bible. And at the same time, we got the moon and Mars and Aldebaran both here. But 322 are the marker day for Scotland.
Mars and the moon conjunct on Mars, the 320. Wow.
Yeah.
And that makes 32. And
Yeah.
that's my region and the 23 DNA strands. And by the way, the 46th president is when I'm 64, when I am Haman, when I am Aries.
In Aries, exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And we got the Lucifer Sun conjunction in Pisces as well. So
Yes.
a big blow on the
Venus in
spirituality.
exaltation. Yeah.
A big strike on the spirituality in mankind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we look to the north and to the south, so we must reverse it. So what is to the south will be to the north. So exactly at 9:37, we got spring equinox. Here we go. So we got Leo, which was manifested as this lioness, Harris queen, to take over. And then we got the bear from the Pyrenees to stand up on two legs, as you have talked about, right, Mick?
Right.
Yeah, and the king from the south will come up, and that is Regulus, and not from the north. And then we got the king from the south, which will be north. And as you read, the king from the south, from the north, will slay the king from the south, which is the tribe of Judah, so to say. So, Titans, mankind out there, wake up, stand up on 2 feet. And then the bear will come down from Russia or whatever, as you said.
Which is Popov. It's for us to
exactly
to wake up. That bear is just representing Radio Gaga, Morse code, the Salaman lizards, Bin Salman, which represents the Salman. It represents alchemy purging through fire, and the Salman makes the Morse code noise. Its sound is beep beep beep, which is the Radio Gaga, which is this woman coming. I have written, I'll show you at the end who Gaga is. My grandchildren call me Gaga.
Okay.
Yeah, they've just made that name up for me.
Okay. So we got the king from the south, and then we got the king from the north, who will come and slay. So it's all about mankind to rise up, and we got the ice queen here, and we got the lion queen as well here. So they switch it. And as we saw the last picture of Obama, he was grey hair, and Michelle or Michael, what is the name is?
Mike and Obama
walk in this purple, Turanian purple,
yes,
with this solar and knuckle on her belt. So
yes, the belt knuckle, buckle was the solar,
right in our face. It's imaginary. It's awful. So we got the sun then left to travel to and lots of stuff will happen on this part. I remember Levitt told something, and I guess she's right. When we got Mars in Cancer, we will get a break from all this harassment for about, how long will it go? How many days? From the 8th of June to...
But Mars is in detriment in Cancer.
Sure, he's cold, he's out, the fire's out, he's taking a nap. So to the 10th of July, we got a pause. And then we got the sun coming in for this.
So the 7/11 The 611 is the G7. G7 is the same thing as JL, Jennifer Lopez Jacob's Ladder. J in French is pronounced G, and the
Sure.
L is the 7. So G7 is JL cut.
And the 7 Mars enters Leo, it looks like. So.
And
that's
what's happening on the 6th of the 11 again for the G7 in Cornwall?
The 6th.
The 6th of the 7th.
Okay.
Of the 11th, yeah, 11th.
So, the 11th of June, we got Mars in Cancer.
Right. And we've got the Sun in Taurus.
New Moon in Taurus as well.
New Moon in Taurus. Black
Mercury
Moon.
in retrograde, it looks like.
Mercury. Where's Mercury?
Right here.
Oh, right. And he's completely invisible and
In retrograde.
in retrograde.
Sure.
Are you sure? Can we see that retrograde?
That's right.
So let's see him from the beginning.
To the beginning.
Where he begins. Okay, so he's going over that horn.
Yeah.
He's going over the last corn. Cornwall. Well, that's a real Cornwall.
Here we go. And starts go forward again at 23, 24.
Okay.
So, and we got the Sun then heading for Leo. But a lot of stuff is going on. But we got a pause right here with Mars in Cancer. The masculinity of this forces will stop. But when he comes out from the water, he's been drowning. He's roaring like a wild Leo. And then we got the Sun coming in for the 144 degrees at the 17. Right in Leo.
Right, so that is the rising of the Sun King. And those of us that have got through the gap, we're out.
We're out. Sure. So we got to stay focused and calm from this journey from now on to August, as I see it.
Okay.
According to the Bible as well, the verses you read. So, but we got to...
Venus will be in detriment in Virgo.
Sure. And Mercury in Leo.
Yeah. Do you know when Venus is next she was retrograde a lot of last year, so we've got another year before she goes retrograde again. It won't.
When she will.
When she will be retrograde again.
This year.
This year.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I think maybe the end of this year.
It will come soon. I can see here on the eclipse. It will come in. Looks like it will come here in Virgo. Or in Libra. Or where will it be? No.
Yeah, because she was like...
No.
Yeah.
So we have to go further back to see it.
Well, it was last year.
Well, last year.
In Taurus, so...
Yeah, so...
It's not going to come till next every 2 years, 2.5 years she does.
Yeah, exactly. So, she won't be here this year.
Okay.
So we got to this 17th of August. She will be right on this 144 degrees. These angles. So that's what I found that I tried to explain last time.
Okay, wonderful, darling. Thank you.
Do we have any more about the passages? No, it's just going to be one bumpy ride from now on.
Right. Okay, I'm just going to pause. if you go down a bit, just a post I did last night.
This one?
Yeah, if you go down a bit more. Okay, this one. Up.
This one?
Yeah, just this one. I'm just going to read that.
Okay.
If you could open it for me. Thank you, darling. Okay, so when I am the Rolf Wolf Harris, Ra Baphomet. So we've got Uranus and Mars on that star. This is the son of Ra. Baphomet, 6446. So he's the 46th president. 21, 3 legs, the wreath laid by the unknown soul dyer, America, a horse with no name. You want to get a horse, you need 4 V's, hooves, the last leg, egg is your head, how they tell you. So, who don't get the Isle of Wight is the White House, Freshwater Bay is the last horseshoe, as is France. France is a horseshoe, we'll see it in the pictures. Hoof leg, the rest is a show to Kill Bill, America. North America, they want to kill North America, Capricorn, Capella, so Europe keeps the empire. The storm has only just begun because the golden old just can't see through the claptrap. The last leg, head, leg, corn, her, corn, wool. The crab, the nail clipper is coming. So that's G7 in Cornwall, G711, G7 JL Cut, Acker. So they had Gaga and Jennifer Lopez, which are the, I've been talking about them. Cornwall, the last leg clause, 46 chromosomes, 64 megabits, 23 twin pair of DNA, and 32 piles of wisdom. And that is the date that you just showed us, 32, that we've just seen. Wisdom, Mars on the 36th degree, that was yesterday. Sheraton, the head of the I Am, the Ram, Baphomet. Ruler of Aries, I Am, and Scorpio, frozen, 39, because Mars rules Scorpio and Aries.
Exactly.
So showing us the wheel is ending because it was on the 36 degrees. So that's the 39 frozen. Momo, the Irishman, froze the Asians in the red and white lorry. Conjunct Uranus, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. They both fell and broke their crown, and Jill came tumbling after. So, that's Joe, and his wife is called Jill. Amazing.
Amazing, yeah. What a coincidence.
Mercury, Saturn, Sun, Jupiter conjunct in Capricorn, the Billy Goat to be Kill Bill, 28th full moon in Cali Cancer, and then Mercury goes retro 21 days. Today is 21, or the triangle, Akka 777 is 77, he's 77, LL. Jupiter, Joe, Venus in Sagittarius, JB, BJ, Boaz, Jacqueline, so Joe Biden is the JB. Boaz, Jacqueline, solar lunar pillar, so he's going to get killed, and they're going to bring up Hamal, this woman who is the Harris wolf. And she is going to be the one of the wisdom of Solomon. She's going to be this, bringing in this fifth wave energy, which is normally us going into the Twin Peaks, and they want to merge that left and right hand of Fatima. I think in the essence, the merging of the hand is the correct, it's the hands of the sun and the moon merging so that we go upwards. The hands point up, the water and fire merge, and we find air and earth. But they're creating Islam. They're creating Islam, and the all-seeing eye. So and
did you see the little video with Biden signing blank papers? And in the Bible it says we're going to get blank sheets, and Nostradamus told the same. We're going to get blank sheets, and he was signing in for president on white paper. There stood nothing.
Oh, there was nothing, right? Nothing. My goodness.
Yeah, it's so hilarious.
Wow. So just finished that. That's nothing. So yeah, and this DV, she's called DV Harris, Kamala.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, Kamala DV Harris. So I've been talking about the Rolf Harris. She's called Harris. This is the son of Harry. Is an American politician and attorney serving as the 49th. So we've got 64 again. When I'm 64, we've got double four-wheel drive. We've got 49 and 64. The 64 chromosomes. Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Every summer we can rent a cottage in the Isle of Wight. If it's not too dear, we shall scrimp and save. Grandchildren on your knee, Vera, Chuck and Dave, the three 111. So, darling, if you could just roly-woly up the harvest. So, NZ is the 2 sevens. 1 7, 2 sevens. It's the last. So, yeah. Have you got something there? Be not deceived, God is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. Oh, cool.
And that could be the trap into the AI if you don't take care.
Yes, yeah.
It's life everlasting.
Yeah, we do, exactly. You don't want Never Everlands.
Yeah, into
Peter Pan, which is what will happen when Neptune goes into Pisces.
Yep.
In 23, if you're not grounded. So can we movie groovy up?
Movie groovy.
Up a bit more. So, yeah, up a bit more.
The mockingbird, the dove.
Yes, the mockingbird, but it was on, apparently someone said it was on the left and then went on the right.
Okay, it's shift. Okay.
Or maybe not. They're saying here the left side. So the left side is back to the solar pillar.
Okay.
Okay, uppy up. So this one, can I just read that and then show the pictures?
Sure.
So Pop-Off Mary is here, gang. Very sad, so many, okay, are blinded by the light. Gaga actually means goddess. Gaga is a minor Babylonian deity featured in the Enuma Elis. She is sent by Anshar to the forces of Tiamat with the formal announcement of Marduk's readiness. So Marduk is the bear, readiness to battle Tiamat. Radio Gaga is the World War II to now radio signal Morse code of Popov, the Russian that invented the Salman bin Salman Manchester. So it's your heart, it's your flesh. So Taurus ruling, Venus rules Taurus, the flesh, Manchester. You've got to make it up to your eye, the all-seeing eye of Venus ruling Libra. Can you make the dove of peace, third eye, or Lucifer, beep, beep, sound to ignite your right, left brain, row, Ark of the Covenant? Jennifer Lopez, JL Cup, Red Air America, Yellow Fire Asia, Black Africa, Earth White, Europe Water. We move into the fifth element, consciousness. The colour purple, ultraviolet or ultraviolence for those who can stand up tall like a strong bear. The colour purple, you need L, the corn her, to make the fifth wave purple. These are the jokers to trap you under the wisdom. The Koanine hands of your diaphragm frame, open and shut when you find the lost knowledge. You've got to think further than your daily desires and your big toe to make the head egg, last leg. So that's also AIG, egg, eagle. No head is decapitation, capella. You need a voice to pass through. Cohen is the Hebrew word for priest, used in reference to the Aaronic priesthood, also called on that day he would change his holy garments 4 times, beginning in the golden, would not allow young Kohanim to begin service until they reached the age of 20, and some opinions state that this age was 30.
That makes sense. 30 makes sense.
Yes, that's the Saturn return, yeah.
That makes sense.
The ministry, Jesus' ministry, or ministry of sound. The instructions of the priests are the rulings and teachings of the priests that are addressed to coming of age. Upshurin, Wimple, Bar and Bar Mitzvah, Yeshiva, Kollel, daily life, ritual washing, prayers and blessings, prayer service, grace after meals. Could you just show the pictures, my darling, please?
Yeah, and this ironic is Abrahamic as well, I guess. I think so. It's the same priesthood.
Yes, I'm sure.
So
that's the Salman, the name of bin Salman, Saudi Arabia. So that little lizard makes the sound beep, 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 which is the Morse code of Radio Gaga, of Popoff. So if you carry on, and that is Tiamat, and that's there's a Radio Gaga, Lady Gaga, that is her, and I reckon that is, putting Odin back in his place. It's Isis and Odin.
Okay.
Okay, carry on. Gaga. So Gaga is a minor Babylonian deity featured in the enemy Ilis. She is sent by Anshar to the forces of Tiamat with the formal announcement of
Ansha just like Esther. Oh, come on.
Yeah. Readiness to battle Tiamat. So it identifies because Pluto is just our subconscious. This is when your subconscious rises, and that's why they put Pluto with Scorpio on mainstream astrology. It's Isis, it's Scorpio, it's that they want Ophiuchus, Odin wants to kill the snake Scorpio, so it will be a never-ending war of socialism, never-ending fight with that snake. Yeah,
exactly.
So there is the bear. There is the rising bear, and
into the air sign, right?
Yes.
And the man, air sign.
Yeah.
Aquarius.
So when you can stand up.
Mm.
So there's Radio Gaga. We've always got the red and the black. So that's them using Libra red air with Virgo. Instead of Capricorn, North America black, and Aquarius red, South America air.
Immature, exactly.
Yeah, and that's their Queen B13 Ophiuchus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tower of Babel. Tower of Babel behind. It's some kind of horns.
Yes, exactly. It's always the same as this last leg in England of Cornwall.
Mm.
And the two wheels. So there's Popoff, the radio signal, the Russian bear.
Mm.
And I just popped that in because this Salman represents the purging of Uranus and Mars in Aries. It's purging through fire.
Sure.
And I just put that in. Lucy sent me that this morning, so that's just Mars and Venus is Mars, Aries, Scorpio, Venus, Libra, Taurus. When these guys merge, Venus vibrates at 22123 hertz, corresponding to the tone A. And so Venus, we got to find that inner harmony when the Milky Way merges back on that 322 date. Mars on Aldebaran and Venus on Fomalhaut, the 3-3. So there you have the lion standing up. In the middle of that Manchester United, he's got this is T-Rex Scotty, this is the tea cozy, this is the egg head, this is what you put, the English put that little tea cozy egg, and this is the Lord of the Rings, the ring, and you've got the bear of the British crown in that mouth, in that gap. We're going through the gap, this is the gap of the bear. That's why Narnia, when they go through the wardrobe, there are 4 bear coats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Haven't seen that, no.
So there's Morse, so the Morris dancers, the Skull and Bone Cross. More is death. Morocco is the middle path. More. So you got to connect. You got to connect your heart and your head and your left and right brain.
Sure. And the Moors from Morocco are corrupting the US right now.
Yes. Mm.
And then just this one.
So you explain that, darling.
It's just the Royal Ark, with Fomalhaut, Follow the Master, and the Archangel Michael, which is the season that we're leaving, and we will enter the Archangel of Ariel, and so it goes on. It's just the ongoing wheel.
Right.
So
this is the last Ark of the Covenant. It's the last merging of the going through the Vesica Pisces to or you stay under the dome. That's why
369, or you got to follow the master former hold.
that's why the Podesta, they
The
have
last
that
leg.
woman arcing with her back over, which is the sun and moon diaphragm that has to open, or you're stuck under.
Sure. Got to stand up straight.
Yeah.
Don't participate.
Okay.
And
So that's World War II. Beat, beat, beat. Salman.
Morse.
There's Jennifer Lopez making that Y, and there she is with her.
With the crown of thorns.
And the dove of peace, yeah.
In gold.
Which is the pigeon, which is Mercury. It's pigeons are the messengers, and the eagle. The eagle is Aquarius, and for me, actually, Libra are the birds that stand up like peacocks, flamingos, cranes. The crane is the brain. It's the skull and bone skull. So the crane, the cranes, the herons, that's Libra. The swans are Libra. But the pigeon and the dove is little Mercury trickster.
Sure. And the pigeon was...
And the Noahide law. This is the Noahide, the Ark of the Covenant, the Noahide law for those that don't make, that remain below in the sun and the moon.
Sure.
And she's got the micro, the gold micro, so you stay in the micro and never make the macro.
Yeah, whoa. Is she the daughter of Abramovich? Do we know anything about that? I'm just curious.
Is she the whatty?
The daughter of Abramovich.
I don't know, but she's a bloke. Well, you see, she's got the Swedish. She's got her hair like the Swedish, exactly. Like my the Maypole Queen, like the pictures I showed in my video yesterday of my great grandma Mary Ryan from Freshwater White House. So she's taking over. Mary Ryan was the last Mary at the Isle of Wight. Mm-hmm. And this is them again. It's showing the Swede Greta climate change. That film that came out, which is very scary, called The Midsummer Night's Dream. It's all about taking over the solstice, midsummer. It's called Midsummer, and it shows how these young people go, and it's a brave new world. It's a brave new world. Yeah,
and they are spinning counterclockwise and counterclockwise, the male and the female. So the male and the female energies. So that's what we have to do as well. Yeah, inside ourselves. And then we got this one here. Well, we got the Trafalgar Square. So
right, that's the Trafalgar. So that is the red. That's the French. They've got black Virgo, blue killing Scorpio to make Spica, and red Libra. So that Libra is America. It's America and France, basically.
He should have been there, and she should have been over there, and he should be in red, and she in black, and and this shouldn't be there. Yeah, and then we got the fellas in the background, and Mars at the top.
Yeah. Mars and Venus, and the Ice Queen, ice cream, and there they show us the corner, the last leg, and there was the wreath offered to the last soldier as he lies under the. So this is from World War II to now, because World War II, you had Ike Eisenhower and Charles de Gaulle put the wreath to the last soldier. On the L'Étoile, the Arc de Triomphe, and now we've got this last corner. They show us this, so we're coming to Cornwall for the last, and she's in red and black. So this is, that should be North-South America, but that is again Virgo and Libra.
It should be red over black, mind over matter.
Yes, well done. Yes, exactly.
Oh my God. And this was one Lisa from Simpsons was shown as well with this dress on. I was laughing. And then we got the pink and the light blue as well.
Yes. Yeah. And all their hands on the left side for the solar pillar.
Yeah. Gosh.
And so there we've got Jennifer in white for White Europe, and the white and black, they just show us it's just the top of her. That's the white and red. We've got the white and red Pisces.
Black and red. She was
Yes.
in black and red, right? And white
Yeah.
and red over here.
And here, red and whites, the barber pole. JL cuts. Okay, so we've seen that one. And here we've got the red and yellow, so Asia and America.
Fine. Black Earth, yeah.
Killing black, so the masculine axis killing the feminine axis. She's got a double big micro, and then we've got the Mars and Venus, the red and blue, negative, positive.
Wondered, does she know? Guess not.
No, I reckon not.
No. And then we got the royal red colour of the masculine and the royal blue for the feminine.
And 7 steps, 7 chakras.
Right. 7?
Well, they show us.
6, 7, exactly. Oh my God.
Okay, so this is the merging of Asia. This is Asia and
Asia, North and South America.
yeah, and taking America is South Africa, and Africa is this is they want to kill Capella.
Yeah.
So this is killing Capella.
The young goat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So Capella is the kangaroo in Aborigine.
Sure. It's amazing.
So here you've got Gaga as Pluto, and then you've got Anshar as Saturn.
Mm. Saturn
And
as well.
here,
Marduk, Nibiru, and Saturn.
Saturn.
Right there. Sorry. Answer.
Yeah.
And Shah. Gaga, Pluto.
Yeah. So you've got to get your conscious mind with Saturn, otherwise you're ruthless.
Yeah, exactly. We got to get some Ruth.
You've got to have Ruth.
You know,
So there's Harry Harris, 13, which is the B. It's the B. And the Invincus Games is I Am, and it's yellow and black, the B.
Red hair.
Yeah, it's the Harry. Let's pop off again. And changing of the guards, changing of the ages. And those fists mean something again. I've forgotten it. The hands are closed. The 4 hands are closed. The gate, we've just got this little gap.
Yeah. Have you read something up here that could be useful?
Yes. So, changing of the guards, last soul, dire leg, the colour purple, rain, Torah, Islam, I Am, the 5th wave, hand of Fatima, Cohen, and then I read that before.
Sure, okay. So we got 4 legs right here, and they close it in with the fists.
Yeah.
And we got the purple, and we got the red and the white and the black.
Yeah.
And a bit yellow up here. Just a bit.
And so that's just one hand, the right hand. So yeah, something could happen to Bidden, and this person will come in.
She must. That's it. Yeah.
So,
part of the script.
Yeah, and so there is the hands of Kohanim, so Mars and Jupiter, the below, and then you've got the sun and the moon arc. So if you carry on, you see how that opens.
Sure.
So we're coming to the 5th year. You explain here.
This is just a Venus in consciousness, the heart consciousness. It's supposed to be with the 5 petal. And then we got the 12 signs, and then we merge into the 4 or 8 spoke, and the umbrella goes up. And then we have no visibility of the mutable signs. And then we reach the 4 elements, and then we widen our mind up to electromagnetic consciousness.
Yes.
To bear the 4 elements as guidance, as Atlas carrying the globe, the humanity, the earth, or whatever we can
So
call
the
it.
true, the true seventh sister is the gateway through the throat to have a voice. If you don't have a voice, you can't. You have to express yourself. You have to authentically express who you are
Sure. Don't consent.
and speak up. So EM consciousness, fifth wave, purple, electromagnetic, brain row, rainbow, arc of the confident. When you can think with your heart, electromagnetic, 4x4 wheel spin. You find your 4 body parts and your head, ed, last leg, egg, AIG, eagle, and you can fly above as the eagle.
We've got to find the air
Mm.
so we can reach the consciousness.
You have to blow through the troubles. You have to blow to breathe. Otherwise, you're blown down by the wolf. The wolf blows your house down if you don't have brick foundations.
Sure.
Okay, so that's the hand again. And now watch the next picture, and it opens. And there you've got the W or the M and the 2 V's for victory. So V, and so the 4 corners: 22, 22, 22, 22, and then you open up through the dome, and you can come up.
Sure.
So you leave water and fire. Jupiter and Mars, and you can move up. Opens the gateway from the dome.
Sure. So
one more pictures, and then we'll. Can you just move the uppy? So this one quickly. I think it's the same. If I just read what I've put, because we've seen those pictures. The colour purple, you need L, the last corner, to make the 5th wave purple. These are the jokers. I think we've read that. Yeah, that's okay. Just the last pictures that I've just put.
In this
No, move uppy. Uppy, wuppy. So these pictures here.
Okay.
Can I just read what I've put? Alright, so... No, that was just before now. It's like killing the feminine axis, black, white, capella. Egg is egg, you see, AIG. So my village is AIG, and then Nana, Nan, Nan, Enyan, Enya, which is how you spell spider as well in French. Silent, Enyon, egg, aigle is eagle. Pyrenees is the peak of the bear Polaris. Russia, 13th chakra, Mose, cow, Moscow. La vache, the vaccine, Kiri. Egg, corn, her is the dart in Enyon, Aka d'Artagnan, the last leg, angle, soul, dire. Cap, so that little girl in the red, and the poet who was 22, they said that she is from LA. So Cap, LA, Capella, work it out, 22, so the last V. So they're actually showing us that they're killing her, Black Africa. So they put the 22, the last V, girl, LA. So Hotel California, killing her.
The one, the little girl we saw down here.
The little girl in black and yellow.
Yes.
She's in these pictures again. And then, right, okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Just this last, so Amanda Gorman. So again, it's Anna, Amanda. Am is soul. This is the soul. Am Gorman, LA native, LA native. That's how they presented her, as LA native. So Ella, Capella.
Sure.
Californication, Hotel LA, Californication, Ella. The youngest poet at an inauguration hails democracy. So the pictures. My friend Dana sent me that. So 4-wheel drive, lost people. Maybe we're going to disappear. So this is again Mitsubishi Motors is Range Rover. So again, joining the Paris Agreement. It's based, and the blue, the Spica blue star.
The
CC, climate change, crucifixion.
Sure.
And so, yeah, just the bear and the eagle. So this is red air and yellow Asia, and that is, they put that little girl in the red yellow. Okay, so that's just showing France, which shows the Alps, the Pyrenees, and this horseshoe, and
Where do you see the horseshoe?
here, and also it looks like what the last leg in Cornwall. We've got that it looks like the open vagina, whereas in Isle of Wight it's the closed.
Okay.
Anyway, that might not be anything. I just put it out there. It says the location of that's just showing Aignan there. Okay, so you can move it. That's eagles. Those are the eagles. So that's the 3-3 red door. The egg broken. And that's again Aignan, the red door. You've got those two bulls. This is the door to get through the throat. Where they kill 8 bulls every year. And as you know, my dog was killed. The last killing of 8 bulls they had the last time Mars was on Aldebaran. So if we just carry on.
All these blood sacrifice.
And he was called Happy, which is Appy, the bulldog. Okay, if you just carry on, nothing to say there. We've just seen it. So again, we've got the eagle and the 13 stars, stripes. And
the sun pillar.
Yeah.
In purple. Get a laugh.
It's Bordeaux. It's the colour Bordeaux, which is 33 crucifixion. You've got the last leg at Bordeaux.
Okay.
It's the colour of wine.
Yeah. Come on.
And so there's the gap. We're going through the egg.
Narrow gate.
A narrow gate, and that's Moscow, Moscow.
Ahmed.
And those are the 4 bowls showing the queen bee with the 3 legs and herself. The red and blue behind as well. Now you've got, see the red and blue pillars.
Yeah.
And
next one.
Yep, next one. So there you've got everything: the umbrella, the Joker, the Paris Eiffel Tower, the rabbit, the ham, and you've got the penguin and the raven and the egg and apple. It's all in there.
Shown in there.
It's the eggheads doing the V for victory, and his
These
2 hands.
4 people up here. Is it the 4 legs?
Yep, could be. And the corner, they show us the corner of the wall.
Yeah.
The last leg. Egg. So when I'm 64, 46 president, and the Harris girl is the 49th vice president. 64, going through that, and so those are the chromosomes.
Merging to 46.
Yeah, and 23 is 32. So there you see it as the 2 doves, and this is the triple goddess keeping us below the belt, and the Sun King. The 3 pillars under the dove.
And here's Gaga.
And the last V, so they're killing, bringing up this Swedish Capella.
Somewhere up here. Oh, she's here. Sorry.
Yeah, the goat. The goat. Big Dipper, Polaris, and Capella.
With the bear looking to the north.
Yeah. And this is Barber, Ella, so Capella, and they kill the penguin, which is the black and white axis, to kill the feminine axis. The Barbers kill L. LA, so that girl was from LA, Ella.
Jane Fonda.
Yeah. JF
Barbarella.
is just JL again. F is an L.
Yeah.
And you've got the eagle in there as well.
Was she?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Sure. And the red dragon going down behind the horizon. The water. Yes. Hatching.
Yeah. So this they show us this girl again with
The angel.
with the wings, the egg, the last eagle, the last leg, which is what we're doing now. We're going from the white black Pisces Virgo, but they want to capel her. They've got the red behind as well.
Decapitation. Sure. And here again, the 4 fists.
Yeah, and that's with the lamp for Paris, Eiffel Tower, the lamp of Narnia, on the corner. See, it's the last leg, the last corner.
Yeah. Cornwall.
This is a picture from Armageddon Consciousness. So we've got the 2 bears, which are the 2 dragons, Corona Borealis, and that is the it's like the penguin upside down, and the swan, and that's just me again in the V, doing that V, which the guy cut. He cut the video. They know. I'm sure they know.
They know we know.
Yeah. And this is the egg hatching, the V for victory, the lotus flower, and the last V. So 9/11.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I covered this in my video yesterday. So that is apparently the answer. 18 times 10.
Sure.
That's for the pop off, and that's just NER again, the 5. So that's all the pictures, I think. Again, the 7/7, the 4-wheel drive. This is the throat to get to heaven.
Sure.
And there's the Salaman, which is the burning.
So
the lizard, which is the purging to get up. The root chakra, Mars at the bottom.
Yeah. So conclusion, take up the nappies and speak out and don't consent.
Yes, because the nappies just mean that we're crucified upside down. Putting a nappy on our face is saying that we've put Mars, aggression, ego on the top of the rainbow.
Yeah.
Okay, darling. So,
sure.
yeah, thank you very much, Lars.
Let's hope it's useful this time and without no echo.
Yes. If it's work, then we can do this more often.
Yeah. So.
And we'll see with Jacob on Saturday if we can set up live chat so people can ask questions.
Yeah.
Okay, darling. Thanks so much, Lars.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.